Hello all gay people and also all not gay people, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful, where we've got a lovely lag monster here today. This is the King Covra by Cobrax X, who also, by the way, made the Onyekwe, which I've covered before on Weird and Wonderful, and it's also a big snake. This is a bigger snake, there's always a bigger snake. And this thing needs to be shown off by everybody because, well, it is more of the same, but bigger and better. So, there's a lot to love about this thing. It is a spin block monster, and it's just, well, for one thing, it's huge. It's 132,000 blocks, and it has a wonderful idle animation, which I'm assuming that's either caused by breadboard or ACBs, most likely breadboard. Let's go have a look-see. I haven't looked at this thing in too much detail, but we really should. Let's go find... It's actually, like, this is going to be really hard to find out, like, how this thing actually works. This is one of those that... Hello, man. Hello, 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 hello. What's this do? Interesting. There is voodoo here that I do not know of. That possibly could be done with separator blocks, but that might be a bit too laggy. Also, look how many guns this thing has. It's ridiculous. And custom jets and stuff like that. So, this is not just an aesthetic build. This is, a demonstration, if you will, of, how to make something really hard to hit by making it very wiggly. So, if we... This is probably going to cause my game to crash, but, like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do... How expensive is this? It's 2 million materials, so what is something that is... Well, Stronghold is half the cost. Let's have a look. This thing wiggles around so much, despite being so big, that it actually is kind of hard to hit. If you don't have a laser, you're going to have a hard time hitting this thing. So yeah, like... Honestly, this is one of those Weird and Wonderfuls where, you know, the picture tells 1,000 words... And the video tells 1,000 pictures, at least 24 pictures per second, heh. And all you can really do is say, well, I mean, friggin' look at it. Look at it, will you? This is a big snake. What more did you want? This has taken a very long time. Wait a minute. Oh. So the moment you go into combat, this thing wiggles around like a crazy person, or just a regular snake, and... Let's see how many shots the Stronghold can actually land on it. Let's slow down time a little bit so we don't lag to hell and back. So this thing I don't believe has any active defenses whatsoever. That looks on target actually. Uh-oh. I kind of thought that would rip the whole thing in half. I guess not. But look at her wiggle. She goes wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's see, how are you doing? Oh my god. Strongholders are, like, dropped by about 14% health. That is impressive. And now we're in degraded mode, so I can't even tell what's happening anymore. So... Hell hath no fury like a big snake. So yeah. Yeah, really not much to... It's weirdly enough, this is one of those things that if I was to go in depth over every inch of this thing, this video would be multiple hours long. But I think it's more efficient just to say, well, look at it. If you didn't know that this exists, and now you do. And, well, it's there on the workshop for a reason. It's there on the workshop for everybody. Yep, and there, that clamshell missed. And those did not. Uh-oh. I wonder if the Stronghold could actually blow this in half. The Meg almost certainly could. This thing is also a wonderful illustration of, if you want to go fast, which I believe this thing, how fast does this go? Top speed is 159 meters per second, technically. If you were mad enough to use something like this in the campaign, it would have a map speed that would be absolutely ridiculous. How is the Stronghold doing? The Stronghold is dying horribly. Of course. Well, we have to spawn the Megalodon in now. We just have to. Because I want to see this thing. This is just an excuse for me to play around with the big snake. Do you ever just play around with your big snake? and it's like really satisfying, and you like do it every day. Why am I saying things like this? Also, I really hope my game has not crashed. Please no crashy crash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well then. Whoa! Okay then. Maybe we don't need the Megalodon. Just like that. Just like that, the stronghold has been and this is why it's actually a huge risk to put your entire craft on spin blocks. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. And there's the main body of the thing, by the way. It's that bit in the middle. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. We're not topping that. This has been the King Covra, and I'm not saying that wrong. It is Covra with a V. It is a... well, it says right on the workshop that not particularly cost-effective due to being a snake that a single critical shot can kill it. And yeah, well, the first comment I see on the workshop is Angry Noodle, love it. That's all you can really say, really. So, oh my, well, oh boy, oh, the stronghold lost. Anyway, oh, you gotta love it. Oh, the Angry Noodle. Well, I mean, in a fair fight, this thing would have despawned. Like, wow, this is a laggy beast. So anyway, that's the King Covra by CobraxX. Thank you, CobraxX, for gracing us with another wonderful big snake. Why is it more laggy now that it's mostly gone? I think it's because it's trying to calculate stuff that's not there anymore. So anyway, thank you for making this wonderful thing, and thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths, Weird and Wonderful. Farewell.